Dumpster Divas, welcome back to another episode of the podcast, and today we have an old friend, an old sister, who you all know and love very well, and she's returned to the podcast because she's started to dip her toe back into the Bravo world, slowly but surely, and that is one Kix Hamlett, my beloved sister. Welcome back to the podcast. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Miss me?
People do miss you. I get comments all the time. Someone left the funniest comment that was like, that wasn't meant to make you feel bad about yourself, by the way. You decide, like, you're upset about it. Someone the other day, though, commented, they were like, it must be hard to do this alone. And I was like, it's actually okay. It's not that deep.
Because it's kind of easier.
It's actually kind of easier.
By choice.
But wait, say that again?
By choice.
Yeah, I know. You kind of put. Oh, hi, Grizz. If you're watching on YouTube, Grizz is here. No, Kix did kind of insert herself into the ring for the episode this week, so I'm happy. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, and it's been a huge cultural week as well. So I know this is like, we're here to talk about Real Housewives of Miami.
We can talk about whatever we want, though. I know that you have some pressing things that you needed to take to the mic for.
Yeah. So just like the rest of the universe, I too am chronically online. One. The second is that I too am obsessing over the CEO and HR scandal at the Coldplay concert.
Yeah, so give everyone, if they've been living under a rock, like the high level, like what happened.
So Coldplay is touring right now for some reason. You know, everybody's on an anniversary tour.
I like Coldplay.
I do too. I just am like, really the 20 lockdown gave nostalgia culture just like such a resurgence.
Yeah, but Kix, Coldplay has been releasing like chart-topping songs much past the nostalgia people.
Oh, okay.
Like they like are regularly in the conversation, I would say.
Okay,
I don't find them to be nostalgia.
Sorry to them, I guess.
They're just not in like, they're not in your like queer, your queer pop culture.
No,
and
I also don't
sphere.
really listen to. There's only one man I listen who sings, like one male singer I listen to. Everybody else is.
You can just say it. Do you want to tell everyone what it is?
Yeah, I listen to Andrew Bird.
Yeah, he's right above your head.
He's here. I have a tattoo. I have another poster across the way. No, but everybody else is identifies as female women. That's not why we're here.
Okay,
let's get back to business. So yes, so at a Coldplay concert, they're like panning the audience, getting everybody like on camera, woo! And it pans up to like a box seat situation,
yes.
And this man is standing like behind a woman, like with his arms around her. They're like swaying to the music, blah blah blah. And then once they realize that they're on the Jumbotron, the woman quickly turns her face to the camera, is beet red, and is like, you can tell she's like nervous laughing. And then the guy just ducks and like hides under the railing. And then there's a woman who I want to get on the pod, Tom. You must speak to her. I
don't know that I need to be in these people's spheres. They seem like really scary Republicans.
Well, it gets worse because people are finding out
and they're
about
Boston,
her.
and I didn't grow up in Boston. Oh my God, I went to school in Boston, but I do have a special place in my heart for Boston. But Bostonites are tough. They can either be really liberal or really, really, really Republican. So yeah. I'm worried that they swing that way.
This always brings back like why I love the internet so much are moments like this when it took probably under an hour for everybody in the universe to figure out who these three people are. Two people. The third person took a little bit longer. I'll get to her in a sec.
Yeah.
The man is a CEO of a business called Astronomer or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the woman is a head of HR at the very same company. And they are having an affair, allegedly. I would assume by how they are acting.
I would assume he wasn't just embracing her, asking her about their all-hands meeting on Monday.
Yeah. And then his wife, I feel bad for everybody involved. That's not the three of them, because once again, I'm going to get back to this other woman. But
you're missing a good part of it, though, and that is Chris Martin. When they panned to him, he was like, they're either I can't remember what the first thing he
like
said, but
on a first date or
yeah, oh yeah, he was like they're either on a first date or they're having an affair. And literally as he says they're having an affair, they like both duck and cover. That was when they did it. So.
So yeah, that's bad news bears. The man's wife, the CEO's wife, like changed her last name already on Facebook, and people are like, "Oh my God!" I actually just think it's because of her safety, not because she's like already divorced him.
Hmm.
And then the woman, yeah, head of HR's big slay, I guess. But so the other woman, the other woman that's like, she's on the railing, her face is like beet red, and she's a hand up, and she's just laughing. Like her face is, she's hasn't turned away.
Nope.
Turns out, apparently, she is on the HR team.
Okay,
And so her
interesting.
boss is sitting next to her, swaying with they're like she understands that there's a cheating scandal happening. Her boss
Interesting.
and the
Okay.
CEO. So, things are looking bad for them. But the internet, the internet, once again, is such a fun place to be right now. And in that moment, that's it for the
Yeah,
internet.
everyone's being really funny about it.
Yeah,
So and Chris Martin is just such a little messy king. And I
yeah,
always think that Chris Martin. I've always thought that Chris Martin was one of our good celebrities because He's in the Beyonce
hmm,
tight circle. Him,
yeah.
him and Beyonce are very close. Him and Jay too. But it makes me believe that they're good people.
I think with him too, like the relationship he has with Gwyneth Paltrow, not Gwen Stefani. Gwyneth Paltrow is very sweet. Like they're all still
Uh
very
huh.
close. He seems like a good
Yeah.
guy. But I was so disappointed because there was a statement that I thought was from the CEO, but apparently it's fake.
I didn't know that was fake until our friend Dan revealed that.
I
I
can
thought I
read
had
it
assumed it
if
was
it's
real. Yeah, read it. It's
okay.
fun. Even if it's fake, it's fun.
Okay, so statement from CEO Andy Byron. I want to acknowledge the moment that has been circulating online and the disappointment it has caused. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, family, and the team at Astronomer. You deserve better from me as a partner, as a father, and as a leader. It goes like there's two more paragraphs of him like being kind of sorry. Oh, well, this is actually blah blah blah. I want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. I respect artists and their entertainers, but all we can think more. I hope all we can do is think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. This last sentence really fucking got me.
Yep.
As a friend once sang, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you, Andy. I wish so wholeheartedly that this was real.
Lights will guide.
Guide you home. So yeah, I'm spreading fake news, but that is not real.
I would like to just live in a world where it is real.
Yeah.
You know. But we're not here to talk about CEOs today. We're here to
We
talk about
can.
CEOs.
Oh yeah.
Kix has jumped back into the Real Housewives of Miami, which I'm so happy to hear. I think it is probably the best Housewives we've had on this year, I would say. And I think we're off to a really solid start. And I just want to kind of get into your thoughts on the season so far, narcissist parties, what you think of this new wife,
Oh my god.
and all of the things kind of going on in the sphere. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but what are your thoughts on Stephanie, the new wife?
I love her.
You do
I
love
think
her.
she's very refreshing. I like that she's like a girl boss, but not in like a Erica Jane way. Like a like a very like authentic way. I don't know. There's something about her that I'm not sure
I
her and
can't
I
wait to
would.
tell you some more about her after you just said
Okay,
that.
cool. I'm not sure that her and I would be friends, but I'm enjoying her like kind of understanding how Real Housewives work,
Uh
and
huh.
her just being like thrown into these like horrible situations. So that I'm liking. I do want to mention also that I did not watch last season, but I did start it. It's overwhelming. 20 episodes feels like a lot. But I
I
know,
think you can do it.
I know Larsa always is a pain in the ass, but I know last season, especially.
Yeah, so Stephanie, a friend of the pod, Emily Hankstrom, she's speaking with Emily. Everyone go follow. She's speaking on YouTube and Instagram and all the places. She did this deep dive, which Stephanie got engaged with, and has denied some of these claims. Allegedly, though, her what's her husband's name? It's like it starts with an M.
Just call him M.
M. M was with this woman, and they were married, and they ran his businesses together. Allegedly, this woman had an assistant named Stephanie who had an affair with M and got M and his wife divorced. And then Stephanie then took over all the businesses that his ex-wife had been working on. Allegedly. Now, she has since said, like, this is not real. Like, I did not work for his wife. That doesn't mean that you didn't do the other things. Mm-hmm. So I think there was a little foul play. But, you know, she's a woman who wants to make some money, had to make some money moves. And so she got in there and got
Her and that
other
HR
lady
director.
out. It all comes back to... It's all kind of a general theme here, it seems. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, so allegedly she did kind of get in the middle of that. Which then makes me think that there's also some correlation between how she got into that marriage and how she has this, like, fraught relationship with her sisters.
Yeah.
Because I guess her sisters also were employees of the... I can't remember the name of the company, but
yeah, she mentioned
of the real estate company, right?
She mentioned it last episode. Yeah, it's a luxury real estate. She mentioned last episode that, like, them signing the, like, offer letter to work for this company was, like, the beginning of the end. She said it in a housewife way, but...
Yeah. So,
That's
yeah,
tough.
she allegedly is an adulterer. Or involves in adultery. But you know what? She lives a crazy life. Here's my big critique about her in general, though, is that I think that she needs a stylist. Because
I don't
she's
know.
wearing...
I kind of disagree.
But she's wearing really expensive clothes that I don't think actually suit
I mean, she's wearing
Miami.
a lot of Chanel.
A lot of I just, like, it doesn't feel very, like... One, I believe she's very short, and because she kind of mentions that. She's like, I'm a very little person, when she was talking about fighting with Lisa. Like, I think that she's pretty small, and I just think these clothes are very, like, heavy on her. Like, they feel like they're not the right... It feels like an aesthetic she wants to be, but in reality, she's more of, like... I don't know. I'm trying to think of a better... Like, a more...
That I agree. I mean...
Balmain, like, sort of, like... patterns, and there's just... And Miami doesn't feel very, like, Chanel to me. That's like Palm Beach.
They don't... Yeah.
Like, have you seen those TikToks of the women walking around Palm Beach and they ask, like, who are you wearing?
And it's all Chanel.
Yeah, not just Chanel, but, like, she just dresses like them. And these ladies are, like... These ladies are in their 60s.
Yeah,
and they look amazing, but But I think Stephanie is probably my age or maybe your age. Like, I don't think she's, like, old by any means. But
I'm
I
sure
think
it
she
has something to
dresses like
do with
she's
her
old.
husband being closer to her father's age. So she's probably dressing older than her age, which doesn't, I guess, matter. But
Let me look it
I don't
up.
know. Her clothes don't really bother me. I find that they suit her. She has a little hair flip, a little bow. Like,
I don't know. I don't like the cutesy
I don't like
bow.
it, but, like, it's
don't get it twisted.
don't get
I
it.
don't
Yeah,
like it.
don't mess with my words. I do not. It's not something that I would ever put on my body nor recommend a friend. But
No, wait. Did you know that the other connection with her is that do you know who her ex-boyfriend is? Before she was with this guy, it's Nicole's
I came super
husband.
prepared today.
Nicole's husband. Remember Nicole?
Yeah,
who's
like
not on
Nicole.
this season?
Yeah.
Yeah, her husband. They were together for quite a bit, which feels like a crazy casting choice. I just looked up her age. She's 40, which I still think she's dressing like she's in her mid-50s.
I don't know. I don't have that same feeling about her. I do have some other clothing feelings.
About Gertie.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's get into Gertie. So Gertie and So wait, back to
Okay,
Stephanie for a second.
I
Wait,
have a
back to Stephanie for a
question too.
second. Yeah, go ahead.
Are we talking about last night's episode or are we talking about the whole season?
Just mostly last night, but also
Okay.
any thoughts you have about the season? Are your opinions going to differ that much between those two things?
No, I am taking to the mic, so like I need to
We'll talk
know.
about the
Oh, second cat.
we'll talk about last week's episode a little bit because
Okay.
I didn't recap it, and then mostly this week's. But
Got it.
I am looking at Stephanie's Instagram, and I'm gonna pull up. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Subscribe to the YouTube if you want to see this. Oh my
Sorry.
God, what's happening?
I didn't mean to scare myself like that, but I opened Instagram and the sound was on. It scared me.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm looking for. Like,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
this looks great.
I hate that bun.
I hate the bun, but no, the clothes, like this, like
Yeah, yeah.
cropped tee with a. This just feels.
I think
more
she's kind of
her.
cunty.
No, she is. Like, I like this stuff. I think it looks good, but I'm just saying, like, I think that like this look, I can't stand behind
It's
this
very
look as a 40-year-old woman.
Dorit.
It's very Dorit.
Oh,
But
Siri
Dorit
thought
makes
I
it
was talking to her.
Dorit makes it somehow a little more, like, a little more modern.
Yeah.
This is just like, it feels like she's at like a retro, like Kennedy's party. This I love.
That I mean, yeah, Alexia has worn that too. So
Yeah,
that's,
I like
more of
I
a
like
moment.
this. So, subscribe to the YouTube if you want to see. What
If
we're
yeah,
talking
if
about, but
you're
I'm gonna
listening to
stop
the pod and
sharing
you're
my
like, can these people
I'm
please
just-
stop showing visuals? Sorry.
screen. So yeah, so let's talk about Gertie. So Gertie and Julia, they have this big blowout that was so confusing. I'm team no one, to be honest with you. Like,
I'm team anybody but
I'm definitely
Julia.
team Gertie in terms of like the assault, but like in the aftermath of the assault, I'm just like, they're both kind of annoying me, and I just don't really want
God,
to hear
Gertie
about the
especially
drama
this
at all.
episode.
And Gertie showing up to this hotel to confront someone who used to be one of her best friends about how their relationship has fallen apart. She shows up in a bathing suit with like a mesh, but not like a tight mesh, like a very
Think about-
open, like almost like a fisherman's net.
Right. Like if
level
a
mesh
straight woman was
body
going to the
jumpsuit.
Eagle, like as like a gay party, like, oh my God, I have to dress for like this like gay nightclub. And
I don't even think that's the right occasion for that. I don't know the occasion
no, I'm saying
for
like
that.
I mean that in like the worst way. Of, like, oh my God, I don't know what to wear. Like, anyways, it's not good.
No, it's not good at all. And I also, she's been open about how she's like struggling with how her body has changed since having cancer. And I feel like she is using that to just wear like the least amount of clothes possible, which work. Like whatever you need to do to like make yourself feel confident. But like, I just don't think this, no matter if you were at like your ideal body or the body you're in now, I don't think it really works on anyone at like a hotel, like confrontation with your ex bestie. It's just like, it feels incredibly deranged to me.
But overall, I mean, again, it's like no one can
Okay,
make
wait,
me-
we are going to do a share screen one more time
Oh,
because I have
God.
the look pulled up.
Okay.
And the full look, I'm actually liking it a little more. I'm not loving it,
Yeah.
but I didn't realize she had the boot situation happening.
Yeah, it's better.
It's definitely better. It's definitely tough.
Fishnet made from the very thread lies I
Oh
caught
God,
them
guys! So the
in.
caption on this is on her Instagram. You can find it very quickly. It's her wearing the outfit in her home and standing next to her front door. There's something about
During
this image that is
Halloween?
really funny. I think during Halloween, and it says, "Fishnet made from the very threaded lies I caught them in."
You know what? She's doing her job. I'll give that to her.
I do feel bad for her, and we talked about this last week or the week before with someone, I can't remember, but I believe that these women do not like her.
Yeah.
And they don't want her on this show, and they're trying to get her off. And I hate when I hate when we have a gang up. I don't like it. I want
Well,
better for her. I want her to be around people that actually like her. So
the woman she was closest with on the show is not there right now. So I think that's also part of it too. It's the first season without.
right, she needs a buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she needs like a girl sidekick. Where Julia, I have beef with because for many fucking reasons, but I think that she bothers me a lot because of her. I don't know. She gives like trying to be popular energy, where she's
Yep.
like trying so hard to be in with like Marisol. I don't know if it's Marisol and Alexia. I don't know. It feels like she's trying so hard to be with anybody but Gertie
Yeah.
that she's
I know
the
it's
one
so
that,
weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I do feel bad for Gertie, but I also kind of see the writing on the wall that this may be the end of Gertie's
I don't
road
know.
on
We're in what,
Housewives.
episode 7? We have 35 more to go.
No, you know when you just have the feeling, you're like,
I
oh
don't know.
no, like like it's not a feeling like, I just feel like the show is like not working in her favor this season, and the only path forward for her would be if they bring on some people that are Team Gertie. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think any of these women are Team Gertie. Larsa is not. Lisa is not. Alexia is not.
But maybe
Marisol's
new
not.
girl- maybe
the
new
only
girl.
person. No, she's not. She was on Watch What Happens Live speaking like almost like she's Team Julia, and then also the only person that kind of is what's her face, Adriana. But Adriana is a Looney Tune, and no one can be really aligned
And
with
if
Adriana. so-
that's who you're aligning with.
Right, like look for a new ally. So, now, guys, I don't know if everyone saw. I don't know if you saw this Kicks. Did you see the? Well, we all know that Martina is a TERF, right? We knew that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a new. Did you see the new thing that she's using her voice on?
No, is it against bisexuals? Because now
Practically. Her newest thing is that she's anti-surrogacy. says the 80-year-old.
raging lesbian in the room.
Are you? We're nearing male territory, and that's something that I just want to shake her and be like, you're using your what's it called, gender affirming care to look like a male playing golf in Mar-a-Lago. So like kind of look within when you're coming for the trans community. But here we go. But she just adopted 2 boys
At the
And
age of 95.
at the age of approximately 95 years old, with that stringy ass spaghetti hair.
So she
I don't care. I hate her. I don't care. I don't care. She's a bad person.
No, she sucks.
Just because you had cancer doesn't mean you're a good person.
No, I'm just saying don't come for her hair.
Well, she came for the trans community, and she's coming for
Yeah.
people who use surrogates, one of which is her wife's boss. Andy Cohen has had 2 children by surrogacy. So Martina has since deleted the comments, but she said something about like how surrogacy is like unlawful. And I think that
But if surrogacy, here's the thing. If surrogacy is unlawful, I don't know, there's a part of it, it's like, how do I say this delicately? There is a path. Surrogacy, IVF, adoption, fostering are all channels of the same end goal.
of
and
life,
just
right?
because-
If the goal is
Yeah.
curating life and creating life and supporting life, like what's
And
the
then
problem?
if you're adopting, that person was also born by
the
a birth mother.
surrogate, essentially
Yeah.
a surrogate.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah. Mhm.
You just didn't pay to have your egg in the surrogate.
Right. And oftentimes I feel like, not oftentimes, I know that people sometimes like don't have viable eggs even though they tried IVF. So I think I think she's
Wait,
just a
I need to
fucking
read the
idiot.
actual tweet. I just pulled the actual tweet up because it is, I mean, it's terrible, but it is hilarious. 'Cause
Okay.
it's so bigoted.
Okay.
It's so matter of fact. So she is quote tweeting someone who said, egg donations - are young women aware of the risks? I reveal, and it's like an article about, I'm sure some right winger talking about like egg retrieval and all
I
this
think
stuff.
that question is fair to ask.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's important to be having conversations around, especially women's health. Like, we don't listen to women and their bodies. So like,
No.
it's important to have that conversation.
Why would we?
She quote tweeted it and said, "Surrogacy is just wrong, period. Sometimes you can't have it all." Sometimes you can't have it all.
Oh my god.
In regards to someone's desire to have children through surrogacy, sometimes you can't have it all. I don't know. The only thing I'll say, this is certainly not in defense of her. I am someone who am very pro adoption because I believe that there are so many children that like need a home, and I understand wanting a child to be yours, but I also want to encourage people to like adopt as well, you know, like do both, because I just like, if Andy Cohen wants another kid, I want to be like, kid, like maybe adopt a kid. Like there are so many kids that need that, and so even when heterosexual people are just like making children the good old fashioned American way, like I want more adoption. If you're calling as parenthood,
yeah, I think it's,
in my mind it should be any kid, you know.
The challenge with anything that's not the American way, if you will, is it's expensive.
Oh, absolutely. Surrogacy.
So,
that's the other thing about this too, though, about surrogacy being wrong. It's like surrogacy is for the 1%ers. Truly.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, maybe a little more than that. Like, I do know people that aren't 1%ers that are maybe going through the process.
It's I don't know this for a fact.
I think it's $250,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably more than IVF. IVF is about 40,000, which is still fucking expensive.
Yeah, it's definitely like I think it's like 4 times the amount of IVF at least. Because you got to at least pay your surrogate like $100K minimum.
Yeah, it's a job for her, and a calling.
A calling.
No.
Sometimes you can't have it all.
I hope her and Caitlyn Jenner and J.K. Rowling just
you
go
just
to
said
an
Caitlyn
island.
Jenner, and I was like, honestly, yes.
Go to an island and just whack each other off, and
you know they'll all touch clits. Oh God, y'all! It's not that hard. It's not that hard to be a good person, and it's always just so confusing.
It literally doesn't matter. What about surrogacy affects you, Martina? Nothing.
You're not gonna be here in 20 years.
Like, fucking relax, God.
It's so crazy. Your point really is so right, though. Like, I haven't even thought about that logistics. Like, you essentially did use a surrogate.
You're just guaranteeing an adoption direction. You're like...
Right, you did use one.
Yeah. But like
the word surrogate doesn't mean... The word surrogate is like saying like an adjacent like
someone is gonna
body.
Someone is definitely yelling at us.
I don't care. Come for me. I'm in the come for me territory these days.
Oh, talk about offline. We'll talk about the fucking week I've had. So yeah.
Guys, also go engage with. I posted this reel today that I just did in like 2 seconds, and it's getting crazy amounts of traction on Threads because Threads is apparently the only place that acknowledges my presence. And if everyone knows Jessie Woo, she just like took the. Do you know who Jessie Woo is?
No.
Oh, she's an a black influencer, podcaster, and singer, and she like took my media and posted it on her page and was like, everyone go check this video out. This guy, and she was like, he is putting all my words to paper. You can. I mean, it's literally an episode of the podcast that people are listening to, so I don't really think you should watch it.
Okay.
Just check out the Love Island episode of this week's podcast. So go follow me on Threads. But let's get back into Miami. So yeah, Martina is a troll.
What we were talking about.
No, okay, something else about Miami though, that I was listening to Bitch Sesh, and I have to give them credit for this theory. Did not come to me on my own. They were talking about how they believe that the reason Julia has become incredibly unhinged is because having these 2 new boys, having these 2 new kids, has like awoken like a true nightmare demon in her about like the unresolved grief with everything that happened with her kid that passed away. And I don't know if you remember all of that. We won't go into it because it's very dark, but
yeah,
she essentially lived like a Dateline episode fully.
Yeah.
Like her husband, her ex is no longer, and there was some shaken child syndromes, and it was really, really dark. And they're like, they were talking about this, and I kind of agree. Like, I think there's something about like having the kids, that the baby, like she hasn't got to have a baby since that baby, and that it's like awoken like this like trauma and anger and frustration and sadness in her that like wasn't there before.
I mean, I'm sure that's part of it. I also think
Yeah.
she's just
That's not me defending her. It's more just
mom
like
of two young
a part
kids.
of
Yeah.
a part of the conversation. But-
I do have such a problem, and it's the same beef I have when they do like show therapist sessions on the show. This one felt so much worse, not the therapy session, but the
the
like,
narcissist doctor.
No, the foster
Oh.
home visit.
Oh, I agree.
I can't. Oh, this is why I don't watch these fucking shows. Like, it's just
two white women sitting talking about these two black boys. It just makes me feel really uncomfortable.
And then I don't know, showing. I guess they have been adopted since probably the filming. Therefore, now it's airing. They can show the kids on TV.
Yeah.
But even that just feels like a little bit crazy to me. Like,
I'm happy they're not showing the kids though.
they are.
No, they're
Photos.
showing photos of them, but they're not showing like
Yeah.
footage of them, which I think
Well,
is
yeah,
cool.
because I think, I mean, I know definitely while they were filming it, I believe that adoption wasn't a final. So that would definitely be an issue. But I feel like even them showing photos of the kids, I don't know.
I understand what you mean. Especially because in the first episode, she was like, we're not going to show them. Like, she said, like, I don't want them on the show, essentially, to the women.
Like, am I going to keep watching this season?
You sound like you hate it. You sound
I don't
like
know.
you
I
hate
just
it.
think I have such an aversion to her and her counterpart, Miss Thing.
The thing about the show, honestly, though, why it's so good is they sell you on Miami. Like, I
was
don't
gonna
like
say
Miami.
Larsa.
Oh, well, that too. Larsa, did you see the TikToks going around about how Larsa looks like
No, I don't have TikTok. It's only on my iPad.
all these TikToks are going around saying how Larsa looks like lamb chop. Because she's rocking these like
those,
droopy eyes, so she could just kind of she's like this like droopy little. It's so
I find her
funny.
so watchable. Likeable, never. Watchable, yes.
And she's such a bad person. You know, she's like the
I
biggest
did
trumper.
appreciate when Lisa was like, everybody, I first of all can't stand her either, but she was like, everybody forgets all this horrible shit that Larsa does to them, but why is everybody pointing at me? And I get where she's coming from, but the fact that Bravo did a whole like 5-season flashback of all the heinous things that Larsa has done to these women.
Wait, guys, we are going to in fact do another visual here today. Wait, never mind. I haven't found the exact video, so we'll forge ahead.
Okay.
No, well, let's get to the van and then the narcissist party.
You
and
guys,
all
you
that.
guys have been begging for me to come back, and you know what? I think it was because you wanted me to derail conversations left and right.
Yeah, you know.
One complaint about me derailing this conversation, and I'm never stepping foot in this dump again.
Watch your tone. Watch your tone.
It's called dumpster dive.
I got it. I understand. Oh wait, I did find it. Okay, we are guys. Subscribe.
Please
to the
subscribe because it's probably a better experience.
Please subscribe to the Dumpster Dive YouTube channels. You can view us watching TikToks. That's kind of what podcasts are these days. Okay, give me 1 second. I am not going to edit this either. This is just going to be
Okay.
us scabbing. Okay.
Oh no!
Okay. It looks, I'm sorry, y'all. It looks. She looks.
It's really the eyelashes that don't help because she has those like fake eyelashes that are like.
I think something
literal.
happened, guys. I think something happened to her work. I think she got some eye thing done that isn't working. Like, I'm sorry, like that is Larsa Pippen.
It's the for me. I think it's the eyelashes. She looks the same. She's looked the same for the last like 7 years. I think it's really these eyelashes.
I still wish we had more of the conversation about her versus the Kardashians. Like, I feel like we don't give that enough airtime, but
I think, yeah, I think the Kardashians, there's probably like a gag order or something.
Yeah, probably. So, Alexia has been consulting, of all the therapists and life coaches to be with, she's found an Australian white man. Like,
Who's famous because he's hot. Like, he went
Yeah.
viral on TikTok for being like or Instagram for being like a life coach that's hot.
And I'm sure he does like the alpha male. I feel like he does those like alpha male coachings, like
It's
that Louis
I don't eat seed oils.
Yeah. I only give my seed.
Ugh.
So yeah, she's hosting a party with him at some villa in a swamp somewhere, like that's so far outside of Miami. So all the girls have
immediately said, "I'd love to get married here."
I know, of course she would. No, you know where she's gonna get married? She's gonna get married in where was Courtney's wedding in
You got
Milan?
married in Italy.
Yeah,
No,
in
I got
Italy.
married in Italy.
And then you got married in Italy. I wore Versace, and then you wore Versace, right? No, Dolce & Gabbana.
Andre Bocelli. What is his name? Andre Bocelli.
Yeah, Andre Bocelli sang at my wedding, and he sang at your wedding. So yeah, I feel like she'll just copy them. But yeah, so they get in this van at noon, and Lisa has the balls to show up at 2 p.m. Guys, I have never waited. I'm trying to think of like the longest I've waited for someone. I would not say their name here publicly, but I don't think I've had. There's one person. I have one person in mind that is always late, but claims they're not a late person, and that always bothers
Is it
me.
Andrew?
No.
He's not late anymore, to his credit. But no,
I never thought of him as a late person.
He
I
was
just
in
always
his
am like,
younger
Andrew
years.
I'm just like, Andrew showed up.
He was in his younger years.
But you and I will forge ahead with our activities.
Yeah. I don't wait for anybody.
Yeah.
I gave you like 15 minutes max.
But I'm not a late person. Like I'll be like 5 minutes late every once in a while, but like that's a rare occasion.
It's one thing that like I know about myself that really fucking pisses me off.
Yeah, but
like,
you also are a chronically early person.
And I don't care if you're 5 minutes late. 5 minutes late onward. Anything after 5 minutes, I'm like,
no kicks. That's not nice. I think 15 is the grace period.
Fine. Anything after 15 minutes, I'm like, now you are rude. This is very effing rude.
Just tell people to go do what they're doing, or like order food, or like if it's after 15 minutes and you know that it's going to be more than 15 minutes, you need to rip these people of the shackles of your time.
Yeah, and be
because
like,
it becomes
order without
selfish.
me. Please do. I'll catch up when I get there.
Right. So, yeah, Lisa's 2 hours late, and Stephanie clocks it, and she's like,
2 hours is crazy. I can't get over it.
And she she walks into the van. She goes, "Hi, goddesses."
I can't believe just like production had to wait for her.
You know how long production waits for these ladies. That's not
No, but I'm like, how
occurrence.
is nobody just like, let's call her a fucking car?
Because
like,
they know it'll cause drama.
I know, you're right.
Like, we wouldn't have had this scene without it. I mean, we would have had the scene at probably the swamp, but not here. So she gets on there, and then Stephanie and her get into it. And Stephanie says that she's like, this is why I don't have girlfriends, because they're always late, and all they want to do is talk about dick. And Kiki was like, once again, shout out to Kiki. She's the best. She was like, you are not going to last long in this group if you don't like late people and you don't like dick. Because all they talk about was having sex, this group of gals.
And then they did a like 5-season montage of every time they talked about dick in the last, like...
Yeah. So then they're on their way to what they think is like a Greek luncheon. They get there to learn that it is actually a therapy session, and there's all these like mirrors written with like
lowercase t
quotes.
therapy, by the way.
Yeah, with like quotes on it, and then they play a game about like
and
giving
horrible handwriting.
Yeah, giving red flags to people that like fall under these things, and essentially like we just deduced that Lisa is the biggest narcissist we have. And in Lisa's defense, She is like, y'all, you all do this.
Yeah.
Like pretty much all of them are capital N narcissists. I don't really think Marisol is.
No.
Marisol kind of bothers me sometimes that that's not her fault. Her faults are never in narcissism. Like Alexia, absolutely. Gertie, absolutely. Julia, I don't know that Julia is a narcissist. I think she's just kind of dumb.
Tom.
Is that bad to say?
Yes, it's bad to say.
What's a better word for that?
It's just, I don't know, not...
Smart?
Okay. Let's move on. I think that, yes, all of them. I think all of them. And again, they talked about it last season, I guess, on the reunion. I also think oh my gosh, the word narcissist and people who use that word constantly bother the shit out of me. Like,
Right, because we've lost, because of like online TikTok therapy, people don't really know what diagnoses really mean anymore.
Yeah, you're just talking about someone that's selfish.
Right. I think
Like,
we have true small batches of actual narcissists on
Right.
the shows.
Yeah.
Like Tom Sandoval is a narcissist.
Yeah.
Jax Taylor is a narcissist. Who else? Who's a housewife?
I feel like probably Ramona.
Luann, and I love Luann, but
Yeah.
she is me, you know?
Or remember when I literally
Bethany Frankel.
5 seconds ago I was like, we have to stop saying that about people. No, but I do think definitely everybody, if you're on a reality TV show, there has to be a little bit of selfishness.
1000%.
Which is fine.
And guys, I don't identify as a narcissist, but I definitely have selfish tendencies.
Same.
So like I am not free. I am not immune to this. Let's just say that.
I do think it was a moment for just, yes, all the girls to talk about things they don't like about each other, a la Marisol.
Yeah. Everyone say the person you trust the least. So yeah, it all blows up. It's terrible. Everyone goes home fighting, and then we get a Lisa and Larsa lunch.
Well, they go
next day.
inside because it's pouring rain.
Well, yes, they go inside because it's pouring rain. Gertie tries to be Gertie.
Oh.
I think everyone's a little litty because they've been drinking on. They were drinking for 2 hours waiting for Lisa, and then drinking more, and not. I know these ladies ate nothing.
Also, these women, when they got to the party, like Tom said, they didn't really know that it was like a narcissist party, which is an insane thing to say in general.
Right, so they didn't show up in like the right state of mind to like address mental health issues.
They were giggling and chuckling. I can't imagine they were like, what a fucking great idea.
Right, like they're like, great, so fun. I can't wait to play this game.
But yes, so they go inside because it's pouring rain. Gertie and Adriana are trying to get Larsa and Lisa to hash things out. And Gertie, to your point, definitely is a little litty because she's being so annoying and is like trying to mediate, and it's so awkward. So awkward.
So our other final moment of the episode that was like really a standout is that we get this sit down between Lisa and Larsa where they're trying to like fix their relationship, and they both don't listen at each other. They just like talk at each other about their problems. Larsa continues to accuse Lisa of being so selfish and not a good friend and all this stuff. And you know, I'm honestly team Larsa on her reasons for not being with her, like not wanting to be friends with her, because I know you are very much this way, but like when there's an ex situation, like we just aren't friends with him anymore.
No.
You can say hi on the street. I don't care about
Yeah.
that, but like we're not gonna like buddy with him anymore. We're not gonna like invite him to birthday parties. We're not gonna. That's
Like
just
he was
weird.
my friend because you guys are dating.
And I think Larsa's right. The reason that Jody wants to be friends with him is because of his last name. I really do.
Yeah.
So, And so they kind of get into a big blowout, and then Lisa just starts running around this restaurant on speakerphone,
Well, yes, they're on a reality TV show.
screaming to Jody, like, I just don't understand why she doesn't understand me. And she's like in the bathroom,
Sobbing
out of the
in the
bathroom,
bathroom.
walking around, screaming, crying. And
Well, she's getting kicked out of the area because they're like, "Ma'am,
Well,
you're
no,
too
no,
loud."
no. This manager, this is what I was say. This manager comes over and he's like, "Hi, ma'am, you're screaming. Can you find a different place to do this?" And she's like, "Oh my god, I didn't even realize." I'm like, "You really live in this pretend little universe."
Mm-hmm.
And then they go outside and then somehow miraculously solve their problems and buddy
Well,
up
Larsa's
again.
like scrolling on TikTok or something.
She's like looking at videos of her as lamb chop, and she's like, "Yeah, we're fine." But yeah, that was kind of our two eps. They were good.
They were good.
Is there anything else you're watching, Kix? Like not even reality TV, just like what content are you consuming?
This is the bane of my existence because every time we talk about this, I disappoint you somehow. So let's start there.
I don't care. I know that you repeat watch things. I
I'm
asked
in
you knowing
such
that.
a TV slump. Like, I tried to start 6 Feet Under again because I know that I'd like it, and I'm like, eh. And then I'm like in the Star Wars, but I'm trying to get through, not trying, I'm getting through the movies, and then I'm going to go to, I'm watching it in an order that some Google AI thing told me. So that's more.
Shout out to Google AI.
That's more consuming my brain right now. It's just like I'm trying to go, not trying. I'm wanting to go through a Star Wars journey. I've seen the original movies 100 times, but
Wait, so you're watching the like the order that everything takes
Released.
place?
No,
Oh no,
released.
released.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, not takes place. So that's fun. But I did see the Jurassic Park movie last week. Talk about not fun.
You didn't have fun?
I did have fun because you can't, I mean, the movies are my favorite things in the whole world. But Scarlett Johansson, I have really just confused my brain a little bit because she's not talented.
See,
Andrew were the only people that when I put out my PSA, do we think Scarlett Johansson's a good actor? You and Andrew are the only people that said yes.
But have you seen like the movies that are prestige that she's
Like
in?
her, I've seen her. I love her.
She's just a voice in her. You realize she's just the voice on the phone.
Yeah.
Have you seen Marriage Story?
No.
Have you seen Girl with the Pearl Earring?
No.
Have you seen Lost in Translation?
No.
Have you seen Avengers?
Yeah.
So there we go. That's our problem.
No, but the dialogue of this movie was so fucking awful. It was insane. Like for the first 10 minutes, I think they're trying to convince Scarlett Johansson to take this job. She's like a work for hire boss bitch.
Yeah.
And it takes her under 2 minutes to say no and then actually never mind. And then when they go meet Jonathan Bailey and try to convince him, it's the same thing. It's painfully weird.
Oh God.
But once we get
sadly.
moving on dinosaurs, then it starts getting fun.
But see, my issue with the last Jurassic World was it was about bugs.
Yeah, I wish they would stop with the hybrid sitch because the big bad dinosaur looks like Godzilla.
I just don't think we need new dinosaurs. Call me old fashioned,
No,
but
let's keep
the
it
other ones
old
worked.
ones.
Right. So.
But I will say, this is my last thing about this movie. The opening scene is essentially every opening scene of a Final Destination movie.
Okay.
When, the penny rolls down the street and you watch the penny roll down the street and you're like, oh God, here we go. This fucking penny's going to kill hundreds of people. Literally the same thing happens in the opening scene. This
Okay.
man drops a wrapper and the wrapper floats away. And then the wrapper.
Well, don't reveal it. Don't reveal it. I'm gonna see.
Literally in the first 2 minutes, but yes.
But I know, but I don't want to spoil.
Shout out.
I haven't seen it.
Shout out to big budget films. Watch more of those.
Definitely don't learn about new stories.
No.
Definitely don't get a surrogate.
No, God.
because
Support big. I always say support big, don't support small.
always support big business. Amazon, Target, Amazon and Target.
Paramount.
Only. Paramount is an amazing company right now.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah,
go support
for
them.
sure.
Brief thoughts on Real Houses of Orange County, just from me. Kix, you can just like
I was
engage
gonna
and
say, what do you
smile
want
and
to know?
nod.
Gretchen's back.
Oh, guys, see, you saw.
Face
Gretchen
looks the
is.
same,
So she claims she's had no work done since she left the show.
but
Now,
that's probably because she had a lot of work done when she was on the show.
yeah, the work just settled.
Yeah.
You know, the show, I loved last season of OC. I thought it was like prestige Housewives. Like, it really was like a season I would recommend to people to go watch if they've never seen Housewives. This season, however, is off to an interesting start. We're spending way too much time talking about bloggers. I don't care about bloggers. I don't want to know about bloggers. And
But that's the future,
and the
Tom.
and the bloggers, and they call them bloggers. They're just Instagram accounts. But the Instagram account that they're talking about is like,
Is it reality blurb?
no, it's Bravo Babe, I believe is her name.
Okay.
It's very publicly her. I'm not like ousting her. Like, she's been very public about her feuds with Tamra. But my response to her and Katie and Tamra is just like, can we just film the show within the show, like, and not try and create drama outside of the show? Like, why are we
Miami.
we don't need, yeah, Miami is operating within the confines of
Of
the
their
305.
Yeah.
Right. Like, can we just operate within the confines of the Quiet Woman? We don't need to be operating online, and it's just
too
it's
meta.
too much. It's too meta, and I don't
Yeah.
care. And the thing is, about like the Instagram accounts
As people
is,
started a Bravo Instagram account.
yeah, but not really. I mean, we started as a podcast, but
Yeah.
like the people who are just like Instagram accounts, it's like their desire is to like make fun content for people to engage with online.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe some of their desires are to get on these shows by like doing salacious content. But my pure heart likes to think that they're just trying to like make fun content to engage with fans.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think the content is fun when we're venturing into like fighting with housewives and calling housewives and giving housewives your phone number and your address to go like.
Embarrassing.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's this situation is not the account. It's the housewife.
Yeah.
The new housewife Katie is engaging way too much with the Bravo accounts in a way that is very pick me. It's so confusing.
Well, talk about like all of this. It's like the Salt Lake, what's her face, having her Bravo account, and it's just, I don't know. I feel like this unfortunately is the future of these shows, though, because like, what is media if not Instagram right now? Like,
But this is why I like shows like Love Island. Generally, the discourse online has gotten crazy this year, which I want it to change. But they film the show in the confines of literally the show,
right, yeah.
and so like they can't engage with the accounts while they're filming the show. Like
Yeah.
they can't engage with people because their phones are locked away and we're watching Ring camera footage. Like that is what I want to watch. I think with Housewives, I think they need to find a way to curate. And Andy Cohen fell in love with Love Island this season. Apparently, he's hosting the reunion now.
I saw.
And I just kind of think like if he's smart and NBC Universal smart, they will try and get some sort of similar setup for some of their shows. I mean, that's why Summer House works so well in general, is that like the show happens just at this one location.
Yeah.
And they mostly the drama is what's happening at that location, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Those are my thoughts
Wait,
on
are you
OC.
watching Next Gen?
Yeah, oh my God, it's so fun.
I've only seen good things. I say that.
I think you would like that.
Boy,
No, I think
how much he loves it.
No, I think you would actually like it. I think it's hard to like recap because like kind of nothing happens, but like everything happens. It's just like a fun, cozy show that I think I hope gets another season. They've done a really good job. The casting, whoever cast the show did a very good job. They cast a really kooky bunch of characters.
How's Amira? Because I know her from TikTok.
Amira's great. She has been in and out. Like not all of the main cast is in every episode. Pretty much the people that are in every episode are Brooks, Ariana, Riley, and Charlie. The demon straight.
Got it.
And Ava's in a lot too, actually. But then the rest of them are kind of, sometimes they're in, sometimes they're out. Amira like was in a lot in the beginning and then not in the middle, and then she's back on this vacation with them. But when she's there, I'm having a great time. So
Yeah, I like her.
and she has a really sweet boyfriend. They're very cute.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, guys, this brings us to the end of our Real Housewives of Miami chat with Kixie herself in the flesh. Make sure to
ITF.
subscribe to the Dumpster Dive YouTube channel if you want to see the video version of this episode of the show.
Riz always in the
We've seen
background.
cats, we've seen visuals, we've critiqued fashions. You know, there's a lot there.
I'm sure you can hear Picasso playing. I apologize.
I actually can't.
Great.
But tell everyone where they can follow you, Kix.
You can follow me on Instagram at Kix Hamlett. That's spelled Cix.
Yep, and then you can follow me at the Tom Hamlet, and make sure to follow me on Threads, where people seem to see who I am as a human there.
And
only
stay
there.
cool, guys.
Stay cool, both figuratively and
Yeah,
literally.
it's fucking hot. Tom posted a photo of his big ass dog.
Watch your tongue.
Wet towel over his head. It was killing me. He's so cute.
Yeah, we put a wet towel over Russ's head to cool him off because we saw it on TikTok, and he the second I laid it on him, his tail was wagging.
Oh.
The video is like the video is the very end of it. Like we had it on him for like a minute.
Yeah. What you guys don't know, I mean, we did just finish the podcast, but I'm about to talk about something else.
It's okay, you can keep going.
No, I was like, Tom and I also haven't seen each other in like 2 weeks, which is insane.
No, longer.
Longer, yeah.
I haven't seen you since before Pride.
Well, fuck. So yes,
Well,
you're also
fuck.
listening to us like to actually
Catch up,
talk
yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah. Okay, well, bye guys. Love you.
Bye.